People often look to animals for inspiration. Um, we look to animals to get inspired. Our mascots, lions, tigers, bear, eagle eyes, eye of the tiger, fierce as a lion, be aggressive, be a tiger, be a leopard. I think that's ridiculous. It's absurd, insane. There are exactly two types of animals in the world. The first type of animal is terrified of humans. Mice, sparrows, squirrels, chihuahuas. The other type of animal is too damn stupid to be afraid of humans. Lions, panthers, wolves, sharks, hornets, bears. Our minds, our bodies are terrifying weapons. Sometimes we let those weapons get a little rusty, but we are weapons created by a billion years of evolution, or a divine hand, or both. A trained human can kill a lion with a knife. A trained lion can ride a unicycle. I think a lot of us right now are lions riding unicycles. Nature's deadliest weapons doing Excel spreadsheets, filing out compliance reports, entering piles of data for some big corporation. We're like Ferraris and Lamborghinis driving at 15 miles an hour. But not because of some external speed limit. And I don't even think it's from an internal limit. As much as we often say that. I don't think it's from a limit we put on ourselves. It's not organic. From some inborn fear. It's implanted. And while it may be something that resides in our minds, it's not something that grew there. There is something I discovered. This is something I discovered when I first started trying to follow my own interests instead of staying on the standard path. There was fear and resistance in me, but it wasn't part of me. It was foreign, like a virus. The lion didn't teach itself to ride a unicycle, and we didn't teach ourselves to be afraid. We're taught to be afraid. We are taught to be afraid, to be docile for the exact same reason that lion is. You can't have an untrained lion wandering around. And you sure as hell can't have an untrained human walking around. Which is too dangerous. Each of us. That's the realization that allowed me to pursue my own interests. And with Douglas, you don't have to know exactly what your end goal is. You don't need to have, a quick, simple name for your role. That's the old corporate viewpoint. It says that things only count that have a role in their system. It's like the lion thinking, I am a unicyclist, and forgetting that he's a lion. There already is a name for what you are. You are a human being, the most dangerous organism on the planet. We cling to corporate jobs or government jobs because we say, hey, the government is big and powerful, or AT&T is big and powerful. Let me join their team, and they will protect me. Like the lion saying, maybe this powerful circus owner will protect me. But the thing is, lions don't need protection. Other things need protection from lions. And even lions need protection from humans. We say governments are powerful, corporations are powerful. I say that humans are powerful, but we forget how powerful. I say that there is nothing that can stand for long in our path. I say there's no force on this earth more powerful than the human spirit. Picasso said, all children are artists. The problem is how to remain an artist once you grow up. Rousseau said, man is born free. He is everywhere in chains. I disagree. I believe that in most important ways, men are free. But we are convinced that we aren't. And you know what cripples us. You know what cripples us? Our need for approval. A feeling that that if we aren't paid to do something, it's not worthwhile. It's not real. It's not a real reason for living. If our job doesn't have a fancy name, then it's not real. We think that if we leave the approved path, that the people might not like it. So what? Payment approval is far less rewarding than the task itself. What you do will reward you far more than the financial rewards. I'm 24 years old. I'm a millionaire. Money that I earned myself through my company, Esterman Consulting and Development. But my greatest reward was never financial. My greatest reward came when I decided to stop being the person they wanted me to be. Because that's when I became my own person. That's when I became a person. Each of us has a they who wants to, who wants us to be a bit nicer, more docile, and less powerful than we actually are. Sometimes those are the people who just want to keep us safe. Sometimes those are the people who believe it's immoral to be generally harmless and obedient. It's those toxic messages that each of us can remove. It's hard to do, but any one of us can do it. We each must understand our own true desires and follow them. I freed 1,000 slaves. Harriet Tubman famously said, but she quickly added, I could have freed 1,000 more if they only knew they were slaves. Each of us only has one slave to free. It may take a lifetime to free our slaves ourselves,